Hello everyone, Paul here, and I just figured I'd do a little video of me rebuilding the carburetor for my power washer. I pulled it out, and what I'm going to do is take it apart, and when the parts come, they should be here today, I'll be able to rebuild this thing. I'll take the bowl off, and once I get the bowl off, I'll be able to get to the float and all that, and we should be in pretty good shape. I'm going to need all new seals and gaskets for this thing, so that's not a big deal. So there's the float in the carb. You know, when it lifts up, it shuts off, drops down, it opens up. There's a pin right here, a little pin holding it. So if you pull that pin out, there she is, put it in there, take the float out, and in the float, there's the needle valve. That's the needle valve, which is a little bit worn out. It's got a little ridge around it. Anyway, that'll be probably replaced. I'm hoping they give me a new float. If not, I'll use the same float. And okay, so the float is out, and can't really see it, but down inside here, let me get my picks. But down inside here, where the needle valve seats, like that, this needle valve comes up and down. Naturally, when it comes up, when the float drops, comes up, lets gas in. When the float floats, it pushes this down, or actually up, and seals it off. But there is a gasket down in there, and if that gasket is not good, she's not going to seal. And I'm not sure if they're going to give me a new one. They actually should. It's like a dentist. Got a cavity, I can get in there and take that cavity right out, man. I'm not saying you won't feel any pain, but anyway, trying to get down in there. Not sure if I can get it out, but here's the gasket that runs along. This runs along the top, see it? And this seals the bowl to the bottom of the carburetor, so gas doesn't leak out when you tighten it. And I'm hoping they give us a new one, because this one's a little crushed. Could be still used, but so we're going to put that there. Float, needle valve. It's always nice to lay your parts out. Now, if you look in here, here's your throttle, and there's the little flapper for the throttle, and there's a screw in here. I'm going to have to take that out so I can pull the throttle out. So that seems to be working okay. It's pretty clean, although I'm going to clean this. There's some gunk on here. So what I'll do is get a little piece of sand cloth and just clean that up. Take off some of that build up. That. And then I get my little brush. Clean this. Clean all around where the gasket goes. This probably will do it if it's not too tight. Okay, that loosened it up. So we're going to take that out. And there it is. There's the screw. And the plate should come out of there. I'm hoping. It's kind of in there, but I should be able to pull this flapper out. If not, I will leave it where it is. There's the flapper. You want to take note that the writing or the numbers are on the outside where you can see it, not this way. So that's that. This should pull out of there. There it is. That's out. So we got the body out. Now if you notice there's a little bit of a, this looks like foam. I'm sure that they're going to send me a new one. We'll rebuild that. Replace that actually. Give it a little spray. Carb cleaner. Wipe her down. Man, that stuff is strong. It smells like carbon tetrachloride. Get a little high on that stuff. Anyhow, that's about it for now, because I did not get the new parts, or the rebuild kit I should say. Did not get it. Okay, so once this is all rebuilt, I will put it back on the power washer, and if all goes as planned, it should start up and run like a champ. But in the meantime, I guess UPS is not coming till 6, so it's only 5. So what I'll do is I'll shut the recording down, and I'll wait till the parts come, and I will start it back up again, and we'll continue the video. So we'll be back. Set this in there. A little tricky because it's so tiny. That's the rebuild kit right here. And hopefully it's the instructions. Oh yeah. So they gave me a new seal. That's a perfect match. I'll put the old parts, always save them until your carburetor is completely back together. Okay, so that goes there. What else we got? This I don't need. I don't need that adapter. So that can go there. Aha. Can I see that? if you can see that. But that is the seat that I was talking about that is down in here. So I have to get that out now. So that's in there. That's the new one. New seat. Now you have to find a new needle valve. There she is. New needle valve. They did give me the new foam. Should be two. Yep. Two foams. Oh, they gave me a new pin. Okay. So we're going to need the new needle valve. I'm going to need this, which should be the new gasket. Yep. Got that. And I think that's all she wrote. This gasket. Yeah, that's the gasket right there. You put these on, you always oil them up a little bit. I always do anyway. Put a little oil on them. And we screw this in. Make sure this is free. Snug that up, and that works fine. You can see that flapping in there. And we got the new foam piece here. There should also be a foam piece around here, but this will never go around there, and I'm not going to pull that out. It doesn't pay. In order to get that one out, I would have to flatten these tabs and then slide it out. It doesn't even pay. So that's good. They did give me the new foam. Should be two. Yep. Two foams. Oh, they gave me a new pin. Okay. So we're going to need the new needle valve. I'm going to need this, which should be the new gasket. Yep. Got that. I'm going to need this, which I think is for the bowl. Let's check that. Make sure that's for the bowl. That's what that is. That's for the bowl. Take that old one off. Put it to the side. Clean that up. Clean that baby up. And when we put that back together, this goes with this. Like that. Yep. But before we do that, we're going to clean this also. Yeah, it's all cleaning, you know. Cleaning and scraping and I think I'll use the Dremel. And make sure you have glasses on. I have safety reading glasses, so I'm protected. This is just a Dremel on low speed with a little wire brush. Let me match it. It's the same pin. So the old pin goes with the old parts. Now the pin, slide it in here. Kind of lined it up. Wiggle it a little. You're gonna have to tap it in there. It's too bad they didn't give me a new float. But it's okay. I'm just using a rag with my fingernail on my thumb to clean the groove, Get most of the crap out of there best I can. Actually cleaned it already. Okay, so now this here slips in here like this. Did they give me the new? Yeah, they gave me a new pin. I'll use the new pin. And then this sits down into there, and now the pin goes through. And now the way it works, you put the bowl, this bowl on here, and when the float drops down, it opens up that needle valve, and the gas from here flows in and fills the bowl. As this comes up, it raises that needle valve and hits against that little rubber seat and shuts off the gas flow. Yeah, that's that. It's pretty tight because it's new. This is going to go on here and just start it. And just want to get it started. I don't want to force it. You don't need too much pressure. You don't want to smash this or kink the gasket. Okay, so that's that. This is your choke, full open, full choke. This is the throttle assembly, and looks like we're in good shape. So the only thing to do now, besides clean up, is to get the machine over here and mount the carb. So I will do that outside, and I will relocate the camera, and we'll be set to go. So we'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to put the carburetor, install it back onto the machine. It's right here, and we'll see how it flies. This is it. So this has to go through here. Actually, I think I need my glasses. Without my glasses, I can't see anything. Okay, gasket. I always use lineman pliers for these clamps. They seem to work pretty good. I'm going to get this out. This I just put in there so the gas won't flow all over the place. Reconnect this line. It's the gas line. There's not much gas in that tank anyway. Okay, that's on. Okay, just a matter of putting the back plate this here goes through here. On the back of my head. Just get them started. You never want to tighten your bolts up ahead of time. Everybody knows that. That's just for the people that don't know. Till you get everything caught up, threads caught. Sometimes you have to wiggle it around. Like, see, this one's not going in yet. So, okay. If it starts raining, I'll just cover this machine. It's pretty good. This is the gas line. Just added a little oil onto the gasket. I never like to put in a dry gasket. I don't know, just a habit. Okay, and this goes onto here. Need my glasses again. Good thing I got nails now. These little tabs make it a lot easier for the gasket to stay in place. It stays in place, it doesn't fall off. Okay, and this mounts like that. So this goes on here. I'm gonna go get some screws. One. Just loosely till you get the rest of these put in. That. One more. Right there. Now you can snug it up. Still don't tighten it too tight, you just snug them. Once it's snugged, this is only a plastic to hold the air filter. Nothing now, but get some gas in it. Start her up. Alright, I want to take her down from the wall. Some of these tools away. And I'll get her down on the bottom here and we'll see if she starts up. We'll do this first. Something there again. Get her screwed in. This is the throttle. Making sure everything is clear. Nothing's hitting. Okay. This here. It's up on top like that. 2 screws up here. I don't know if it's the smaller one. We hooked up the water. Put a little gas in, not a lot, in case it doesn't work, and I got to drain the carb again. Water's on. Water's coming out. Well, this is the moment of truth because it didn't run worth a shit last time. Let's see. Try it. Take the pressure off. Turn it on. Boys and girls, I'm not running at all. Rebuilt carburetor. Okay? Anyway, that's it. So, $20 carburetor rebuild kit. I was going to buy a whole carburetor, but they didn't make the carburetor anymore. Adjust this camera. They don't make the carburetor anymore, so I said you have a rebuilt kit. They had it, I rebuilt it, and she works like a charm. Now the work begins. Now I got to do the deck. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope it was helpful. Hope you enjoyed it, learned something. We'll catch you.